Hi, I'm Gohar Vardanyan, and this is a video for the Strings by Mail Unexplored Repertoire series. In this video, I'll be reading through one of the pieces by Fabrice Pierrat from his 5 Flavors of Guyana. I'll be reading through number 2, which is called Maripa. I would recommend this piece for someone at an intermediate scale who is looking to challenge themselves in playing super legato and super accurately. The difficulty of this piece really isn't in the notes that you're supposed to play. Those are pretty straightforward. It's in 3/4 and it's written in quarter notes, so really, for the most part, you have only 3 notes per measure. The difficulty comes in how you're supposed to play those notes. The whole piece has this sort of Debussy-like effect where you would get it by putting the pedal down on a piano and have everything ringing over each other. We're supposed to mimic that on the guitar, and in order to do that, you have to be very, very careful not to accidentally mute any strings while you're trying to get the next note. What I mean by that is, for example, if I'm playing this, I'm going to let everything ring. Then you have this open string during which you're going to shift. So I have to be very careful when I play this A to make sure that I'm on the tip of my finger and that this B is ringing and I don't accidentally touch it with the pad of my finger by being too flat when I play the A. Same thing here. I have to be very careful to not collapse my 3rd finger where it would mute the G and place the 2nd finger. So as you see, everything's on the tip and I'm not allowing my hand to even go down a little bit, because if I just do this just a tiny bit, the pad of my finger will touch the G string and it will either just mute or, even worse, create a buzz. And it becomes more difficult when you have to play in a higher position, because as you're playing here and you depress a string, the open strings in relationship are higher up because your action is higher. So here you have to be even more careful to make sure everything is placed right on the tip and above so you don't mute anything. So if I play from measure 21, for example, so here, as I travel to the G, I have to be careful not to mute the E string that's ringing. And then really let go. then when you play something, this B was ringing, and then I played the E. I have to be very short and not waste any time. And as soon as I ready to pluck and play this, I mean to depress the string and pluck at the same time, so there isn't really any delay. And etc. And actually, you heard a buzz there because when I played this, something happened, and I think I lifted my finger, and one of these fingers touched yeah. So what happened, I accidentally pushed this up, and my third finger touched the D string. So those are the little things that, if you're not super careful, will happen while you're playing, and it will ruin that serene legato effect. Once you master the technical part of placing everything super accurately and synchronizing the left and the right hands, then you have to work on the actual phrasing. And this piece works better if you think of it as like the breathing of it being every 2 measures or sometimes every 4 measures. So even though it's in 3/4, the shorter phrase, or the longer phrase rather, is over 2 measures. So this is 2 measures, and then you have another one. So in a way, those 4 measures together is what creates that wave. And then again here. So the phrase really is over 4 measures, and you have to create a wave with it by maybe even playing with the tempo, speeding up a little bit and then slowing down. And the waves can be created again with timing and also by creating a crescendo, which is what I did as well. So those are the tips I have for this piece. Go for the extreme accuracy first, and then see what you can do in manipulating the time and the dynamics to create that sort of breathing waves of coming in and out. As always, you will find a direct link to this piece in the description of this video, as well as by clicking the little info button at the top right corner. Thank you so much for watching.